Hello, guys. It's me, Liz Martin. I'm sorry if the camera's being weird. I think I fixed it, but I'm going to tell you guys a very disturbing story. When I was 12, actually, no, 13, in the summer of 2014, 2 months before I started my YouTube channel, we were looking for a new place to stay. And there was this place in Yardley. I'll put the address in the description below, and I'll tell you why I did. So, anyways, we found this house in Yardley. It was cheap, and the other houses were shit. There were bees, all that, and I never really liked insects. Anyways, so when I first got in there, I saw things. I felt a presence in that house, but it was the only one we could find. And hey, back then I didn't believe in them. And so after the summer of 2014, we've moved in August, and something wasn't right. Every night I felt like I was being watched, and sometimes when I'm home alone, I heard something. I thought it was just the house settling. That was until 2015. In 2015, but even before that, I was experiencing strange behavior. According to my teachers in middle school, I was lashing out, and I felt something in that house. I felt safer when I was out of the house. I never understood why until the beginning of 2015, when I first started seeing her. There was this. I got a new PS4, and for those of you who do own a PS4, when you turn it off remotely, there's a flash. And I did that, and I regret it. Because in the flash, there was a face. Grotesque, lidless face. There was no eyelids. There were no lips. I was so scared. I put the covers over my head, and I thought it's just my imagination, until I put down the covers and she was 2 inches from my face. Ever since then, I woke up with bruises, and you know when you turn off the TV, the surface is very reflective? I did that, and behind me, in the reflective surface, there was a woman who ran into the kitchen, and it got more physical. I was walking down the stairs, and there was this wooden railing up against the wall, and suddenly, without warning, half of it went. I would be afraid to look into a reflective surface out of fear of seeing whatever the fuck that was. And when I'm home alone, sometimes when I go up the stairs, I would feel something was behind me. And ever since then, when I go up and down stairs, I run. Because I always feel like there's something behind me. That's my dog. I was so scared. And then it escalated in 2016. I was unloading the dishwasher when I got back from my dad's. And there was this cleaver right there in the dishwasher. And I pick up the cleaver, put it in the knife drawer. Something grabbed my arm. Something physically grabbed my arm and put the cleaver to my neck. And so the cleaver couldn't make impact. I grabbed my arm and slammed the cleaver onto the counter, leaving a chip. I knew then that something wasn't right. Something was evil in that house. Something was powerful. And I didn't feel safe talking about it inside the home. I never felt safe inside that home. And yeah, until 2017, I finally moved out and here, but I'm starting to think it followed me, or maybe I'm just sensitive to spirits. Or maybe I'm just crazy, I don't know. But as I said, I was experiencing paranormal activity at my dad's, and I'm experiencing it here in New Jersey, and I don't know if it followed me, because Dad said when he was younger he messed around with the goddamn Ouija board, or if there really is no heaven or hell and religion is false. And to be honest, I actually agree that religion is false. It's all man-made. But there are spirits, and perhaps after we die we never truly leave this world. I don't know. No one truly knows until they slip the mortal coil. And frankly, I'm afraid to find out. I don't feel safe anywhere anymore. I've heard that once you've had one spiritual encounter, you'll begin to notice things around you. I tried telling my mom and Gary. My mom even admitted she saw things. But my stepdad, he's a skeptic. Complete skeptic. And he wasn't home as much. Stuff would be moved, and even my mom and I shared a very violent dream one time. I would always have attacks of sleep paralysis when I was in that house, and they would only stop when I leave. I don't know why. This spirit, it was a girl, and she had slit wrists, and no one in the neighborhood would dare talk about our house. They wouldn't. Something happened in that house, and I'm glad we're out, but what if it happens again? What if we move into another house like this one, which might actually be haunted, or it's just me, because I have heard of individuals who are haunted. I'm scared, guys. I honestly don't know what to do. I don't know if you'll believe me, because there's plenty of ghost stories on the internet, and a good portion of them are not true. But I can't stop thinking about the goddamn cleaver. The goddamn cleaver that was to my neck. We still have that fucking thing, by the way, and I never feel easy looking at it because it was so terrifying. I don't want to go back there. And that's why I'm putting... I don't want anyone else to go through the same thing. That's why I'm putting the address of the house we lived in. Because it was evil. I don't want people going through that shit again. And I hope to God they don't go through that shit again. If they have lived in a very violent house. This is Liz Martin, signing out.